Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome back to another advent calendar unboxing. This is my third of 2019. I did the glossy box one and I also did the sleek one, but that was just for my patrons. But today I have the NYX Lust Disco. Ooh, cheeky. Lust is always a very seasonal emotion. I've heard that this is a really good advent calendar. It is £50, but it has £210 worth of value, I'm pretty sure. It is 24 full-size products. Apparently this advent calendar is like their greatest hits. I think it says what's in it on the bottom. I can't read that from there. It's apparently all their apparently it's like all their best products, like cult loved products. I am very excited to open this, and so if you want to see what is inside it, if you haven't already watched someone else's video doing it, because advent calendar videos are very popular, then why not keep on watching? Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna do this like backwards into the mirror. Door number one, lip product. Yes. Door number one is one of their suede lipsticks. I really like this formula. I've got like a raspberry pink and a nude and I really like it. So this one is in the shade STFU. This is like a Barney purple. That's how I always think of these purples. They're so pigmented, these lipsticks, like really nice, really creamy as well. It's like a matte formula that isn't entirely matte. It's not drying. It does feel really nice. I like them a lot. I wonder if this will be like the best affordable advent calendar. £50 still really expensive to me at least, but we'll see. Number two is a small door. Number two is a pigment. This is the foil pigment in this shade Malice. It's like grey, sparkly grey. I think we should just swatch everything. Oh, that's pretty. That is stunning. I've actually never played with any of their pigments. I've only tried some of their glitters, which I love, which is why I was hoping this was a glitter. But actually that is gorgeous. It's very foiled as well. That's just a dry swatch. That would look really nice like cool toned smoky eye for the holidays. Number three is a big long one. This matches the lipstick. It's the same shade STFU, which I'm sure a lot of you know what that means, but I can't say that on my channel. Hopefully you like this shade of purple. It is nice, it's just not a purple that I wear a lot. That's the suede lip liners. I have so many of these. Love them. Just great quality. I mean, Primark do the same, but NYX have a much better colour range. Number four. Number four is Candy Slick Glowy Lip Colour. This is in the shade Jawbreaker. I'm probably not gonna like this, but I do want to swatch everything just so that if you're interested in this advent calendar, you actually see swatches. So this will be a lip gloss. That is beautiful. It's a very cherry red kind of coral lip gloss, but it's a weird formula. It's like quite lumpy and chunky, and the swatch doesn't look that beautiful in person. Even if I zoomed in, you probably wouldn't be able to see it, but it doesn't smell that nice either. I wonder if I just got a weird one or if it's just like a weird formula. I don't know. That's okay, lip gloss isn't my favourite thing in the world anyway. Okay, number five. This is a brush. Let's see, I've actually never tried any NYX brushes. Ooh, mine was a little bit like bent over in the plastic, but this is, does it have a name? Yeah, number 17. This is like a big blender brush. It feels incredibly soft. Yeah, I've never tried NYX brushes because there is a part of me that and I do moan about this as well, that NYX is really expensive and I feel like they're getting more and more expensive and they're supposed to be a drugstore. Like, I remember when they were coming to the UK and I was like, oh my goodness, I can't believe we're getting NYX. And then I saw the prices and I was like, oh, that's too much. So they're brushes, I've never actually bought them because I think they're way overpriced, but I mean this feels soft, it looks nice. I can imagine that'll be alright. Number 6, I think this will be a liquid lipstick. Nope. This is one of their newer glosses. This is the Filler Instinct Plumping Lip Polish. This one is in the shade, oh I've squashed it trying to open it. I think the shade is Brunch Drunk. This is just a clear gloss. It's got gold kind of champagne sparkles in it. I don't know if you'll be able to see, hold on. Don't know if you can see the sparkles in it. You should be able to see it through there. It's almost clear though, you could wear that over pretty much any other lip product. Ooh, 7's a little square. 7 is an eyeshadow single in the shade Heat. It's like this kind of cranberry sheeny shade. It's not matte, but it's not quite not matte. That's probably not a tone that I'll reach for, to be quite honest, in terms of an eyeshadow, but I'm going to put that in my blush drawer because it has a lovely sheen, but it's not glittery, and it's very kind of peachy red, so I can imagine on a day when I want to wear quite a dramatic blush, that would work well. Let's put some on. Yeah, if you get this and you don't like the shade, use it as a blush. Beautiful on deep skin tones as a blush as well. Number 8. 8 is a very long one down the bottom here. Good at this, aren't I? This is a retractable lip liner. So this is just a different formula of lip liner from them. This is in the shade Nude. I prefer sharpenable lip liners because you can actually get them to a point, whereas I feel like retractable ones are, I don't know, I struggle getting any kind of defined lip from them, but I'm a Monica cow. I'm sure most people love them. Okay, my one gripe about this is everything is wrapped in plastic, and I just don't think that's necessary when it's going in an advent calendar. That's super smooth and buttery. It's a really nice, like very warm nude. That's going to suit every single skin tone, I imagine. Even deep skin could wear that. I really like using NYX's lip liners, and I'm not sure it's safe. I really like using them in my waterline as well. 9 is another meaty number. Is this from the Machinist collection, just from touching it? No, it's the NYX Slip Tease Lip Lacquer in the shade Strawberry Whip. I don't think I've tried this formula before. It smells like After Eights. Delicious. I don't know if Americans have After Eights. I'm sure they do. It's such a pretty colour. I really like that. It's quite like my Too Faced Queen Bee. A little bit more pink, but in a lip gloss form, so it's really glossy. Smells incredible. 3rd gloss though, and I don't think I need to oil this chair. It keeps sounding like I fart. I just don't think most people wear gloss. It's my concern, and I'm not that concerned. 10 is another longie. Probably prefer width over length. So rude. I was going to say this is a run-of-the-mill black eyeliner, but it's actually kind of looks like a slate grey metallic liner. It is a metallic liner, but it looks slate grey. So very creamy. Yeah, it's a grey, a slate grey. It's not got glitter or anything in it, it's just very shimmery. It's very pretty. I can imagine a lot of people, again, wearing that at this time of year. Okay, number 11. Number 11 is the Liquid Suede Metallic in the shade Biker Babe. I used to want a motorbike so bad. I actually bought motorbike lessons, never took them, and then they expired. Sorry, Mom. I'm not usually a lover of metallic lips unless they're red, but recently I have been quite, oh my goodness, wow, that is beautiful. Hold on. That is a Christmas dream. Oh my goodness, that is so beautiful. I'm obviously wearing it over a very deep red. I'm actually wearing MUA Firecracker. But you could just use a deep red lip liner and then put this on top if you want it to be more red. That is so beautiful. I mean, the swatch is beautiful as well. I just feel like over red, it's just, I don't know, very wearable. Oh, I love that colour. Emily, you know, you're right. I am enjoying this a lot so far. On the subject of Emily, I would love it if some of you, all of you, but some of you would go over and check out my friend Emily's channel. She did an unboxing of this and she's the one that told me I would absolutely adore this advent calendar. She also has an Instagram. I'll try and link her channel up here and I'll definitely link it in the description. She is such a lovely, lovely, lovely girl. So down to earth, so normal, but so beautiful and talented. She does big fancy makeup looks. She does lovely, more natural looks as well. And I think a lot of you would really enjoy her content, especially if you like me, because I don't know, I just feel like we're quite similar. So yeah, please, if you have a chance, go and check out her channel. It would mean the world to me and I'm sure it would mean the world to her as well. So let's get back. I am literally in love with this lip colour now. I don't know what door that was. Was that 10? Door number 12 is a perfect square. Please be my favourite blush. It's not. It's not. Why not? This is the hashtag, this is everything, lip loving bam. I'm probably not going to swatch this. It's a lip balm. Tinted pink, I mean I am swatching it. But for absolutely no reason, because it's completely clear. Lip balm, everyone needs lip balm, especially at this horrible time of year. What's the temperature where you are, if you live somewhere nicer than Scotland? Okay. 13. Saying that Scotland is the most wonderful country, but our weather is poo, and I looked out the window at 4:30 today and it was pitch black. Talk about getting depressed in the winter weather. Ooh. What's this? 13 seems to be a lucky number. We have the duochromatic illuminating powder. Wow. I've definitely not tried these. This is in the shade Snow Rose. So this is not going to suit someone with a deep complexion. I mean, I haven't swatched it yet, but looking at it, it's not. Oh, what's everyone's thoughts on the new Jaclyn Hill highlighters? I really want to buy the palette, like the light palette, just because I want to see if it's any good. This is a kind of white to pink reflect. So you can see there, I mean, that's going to look not great on a deep skin tone. Even I actually think anything other than very, very pale, that is not going to look good unless you use it as like an eyeshadow or like an inner corner highlight, but I don't think that's going to suit a variety of skin tones. It's a little kind of not chalky, like kind of chunky feeling, and it's not got like the most reflective reflect. But I'll put that in my drawer of like new drugstore stuff that I still need to try, and I can maybe try that on my face because I am very, very pale. I'm wearing shade 120W in the ABH foundation, which is one of the really, really pale ones. Today, I love this foundation so much. I did a review on it for my patrons, my sexy sausages. Number 14. Get this open. This is Faux Black Obsidian Inner Eyeliner. So we do have a run-of-the-mill black eyeliner. Is that black? That is navy. That is completely navy. Is obsidian not black? Wow, maybe I'm just incredibly stupid, which I have been called before. That's definitely navy, not black. I thought obsidian was black. It's not. It's literally the best advent calendar I've opened this year because it's all makeup. All makeup. Apart from a brush. 15. So we have another metallic lip product, but this is a soft matte lip cream formula. And this is in the shade Copenhagen. I didn't realize they did these in metallics. That is the shade there. It's very similar to the other metallic one. That's the one I've got on my lips. That is Copenhagen. And I feel like the liquid suede and the soft matte lip creams are very similar in formula. So it's just a lighter a lighter one. It is very pretty. 16 is a big bad boy. Let's see, okay. I think the other brush is a little bit more exciting than this one. This is the number 10. It's one of those flat eyeshadow brushes. I quite like them. They're good for doing like, you know, deepening out your outer corner underneath your eye, but that's the only thing I use them for. Sometimes carving out my brows. Don't look at my brows today. 17. If this is in Boots, it'll probably be in their like 3 for 2 section, no? So you can maybe get some other good bits while you're there. Ooh, this comes in a box. Line and Load 2-in-1 lippy in the shade Ride or Die. So this is weird, and I've actually seen these advertised. It's like this thin little wand, and I guess you can like line your lips. It's looking like McDonald's there, and then fill them in. Ba, 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 ba. I want one now. It's literally just like liquid lipstick on a stick, if that makes any sense. I'm sure it does. It's a very kind of warm terracotta nude. Quite a cool product to put in because I've looked at those online and wondered about them, but just never bought them. Although I don't love that colour, but still. What was that, 17? Was that 17? 17? 17. 18 is a nice square. Oh, is that a lip balm as well? This is a lip scrub. The hashtag this is everything lip scrub. It's very light lilac in colour, but it doesn't come off. It's got a scrub element to it, but very gentle. Almost like in this patch that I'm doing on my hand, I can feel like 3 grains of sugar or whatever the scrubby element is. So I'll need to test it out. I do tend to now have to scrub my lips every night because they are disgusting. Okay, 19. This is the Away We Glow liquid highlighter. Wow, okay. This is not going to be a shade for Melissa. That is perfectly fine. There's a very light shade in the palette, and now this is like a lovely coppery bronze. I don't know about the formula. Look how metallic that is. I've never tried this formula even in lighter shades. Obviously it's quite sheer. I don't know if maybe I need to mix it a bit more. Very pretty. It reminds me of one of the ABH ones I got sent, the liquid ones. That is gorgeous. So pretty, and it's got this like really fat doe foot applicator. So I can't use that personally, but not a big deal. 20. My battery's about to run out. Bad timing. I'm actually hurting my back further by trying to get things out of this packaging. This is Cosmic Metals Lip Cream. So it is a lip. This is in the shade. What shade are you? Not Lippen Creme. Metropolitan Night. Give a test. Wow, that is so sticky. That's a really kind of pale champagne nude. Very reflective. It looks like the liquid highlighter that I just swatched. It is pretty, and I feel like with that, where is it? Nude lip liner, it would look really good. It's just, it's very like, I don't know if many of you use the word claggy. It feels claggy. It's a word that sometimes I describe to Hamish when my stomach is sore. Like, I'm a bit claggy. 21. 21's down here. I've got to say I'm very impressed thus far. Oh, mascara. I will say though, the fact that it is all like individually plastic wrapped is kind of good. If you get the advent calendar and don't like stuff in it, you can re-gift it because it is new and like untouched and kind of like you've just bought it from a shop. This mascara is fine. This mascara is fine. I know a lot of people like it. It's quite a fat one, so on me it's really big, and I struggle to kind of use it because I've got very small eyes and also my eyelashes are poo. But I always like new mascara. What I do is I keep, like, say for example, My Benefit Bad Gal bangs completely dried up and run out and I'm very sad, but I keep it so that I can dip this wand into like new mascaras and use it, so that's what I do. Number 22, see if the camera battery survives. What's that? Oh, I got a bit excited there thinking that we got a like eye glitter. This is a lip glitter. This is in the shade Shimmy. Oh, but it's a very pretty colour. Wow. Oh, that's very pretty. That is stunning. I mean, the colour is beautiful. Let me show you. Very beautiful, bright red, corally orange. And it's got tiny, tiny little glitters in it. So it's not like in your face horrible, like, ooh, why she got so much glitter on her lips. It's very fine and very, very pretty. If it's not showing up on camera, I'll put a picture up on screen of like a model wearing it to show you, but that is very pretty. I'm on NYX PR, that's where this came from, but I don't get everything that they do, so quite often there is stuff that I just don't, you know and I've never tried. 23 is a little itty bitty one. Maybe another pigment or maybe a glitter. Not gonna look. Oh, it's a glitter. This is in the shade Bronze, so it's a bronze glitter. I'll put up a picture on screen of like a swatch of this because I don't want to like have to get out my glitter glue and swatch it, but it looks very, very pretty. Very this time of year appropriate. The NYX glitters are just as good as like the ABH ones and things like that. Like you don't need to spend money on those, trust me. Lastly, hopefully the best one yet, 24. So this is the lip lingerie in the shade French Maid. This is a really kind of dirty, dusky, purpley nude. It's quite pretty. Probably would use it. I can be pretty fussy if you watch me regularly. I like that actually, that's quite nice. It's almost brown, but it is like greyish brown, so I'm not mad at it. I'm just filming this on my iPhone just because it's easier to show you back here. So in the advent calendar, altogether, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 14 lip products. So we've got 2 of the kind of lip scrub lip balms, 2 lip liners, and then the rest are liquid lipsticks, metallics, glosses, a really good shade range. I would say we're missing like a classic red and a classic nude, like liquid lipstick or lipstick, but there is like a sparkly red and then a lip gloss as well, and then some of these deeper shades at the end. Then for the eyes, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 products. So we've got full-size mascara, glitter, a pigment, 2 brushes, which are pretty decent. I do prefer the fluffy one more. 2 eyeliners, which aren't just typical black and boring, and then this eyeshadow, but as I showed you, you can use that as a blush. And then 2 highlighting products, and I feel like they deliberately chose like a really light one and then quite a darker one for like tan to deeper skin tones. They're both very pretty. I will need to use this one to see what it actually looks like on my pale skin. This one I can maybe use as like an eyeshadow base or something like that. So altogether, I'm very, very impressed with this advent calendar. Like the contents or things are all just going to go into my makeup collection. I'll probably keep the vast majority of them. I'll give away the lip glosses, but the rest I'm going to keep. I have to say I really am impressed by the contents of this advent calendar. I think it is the best one out of the 3 that I've unboxed this year. Maybe there'll be more coming to my channel, but to be honest, I think unless it's like Harrods or Selfridges or Jo Malone, I probably won't keep any more because I've got so many products now that any more advent calendars I get, I'm just going to give to the women's shelter that I put the rest of my makeup to that I get and don't want. But like the products, very impressive. 24 full-size NYX products for £50. You could probably buy, what, 5 or 6 full-size NYX products for that price. I mean, their products are expensive, and currently actually in Superdrug it's £45, so it's £5 off, and I couldn't see it on the Boots website. They did have the other one that is £30. Maybe I will get sent that and I can unbox that, but apart from that I think I am kind of done with advent calendars in terms of opening them and keeping them myself. But yeah, this has been my favourite one, and would I recommend it? Undoubtedly, I would highly recommend this, especially if it does go into a 3 for 2, or like I said, it's on offer at Superdrug. I think anyone, someone kind of tweens, young, however old you would give your children makeup, to someone my age and older, would appreciate most of the products in here. Like eyeliners, lip liners, lip products, everybody needs those things. And then the little eyeshadows and the mascara and the glitters and pigments, they're just so pretty, and everything is useful. Nothing is kind of like fillers, I don't think. The only kind of filler I would say is in there is the lip balm. Like, we don't need the lip balm and the scrub when they basically feel the same. So yeah, I'm very happy with that advent calendar. Let me know what you think of it down below in the comments. Would you buy it? Have you? Are you not gonna? Let me know why. Leave me a comment. I do try and reply to all of my comments. If you liked this video, why not give it a big thumbs up, because it really helps me out. And if you loved it, why not subscribe, because I'm super cool and awesome. Plus I can pull faces like this. I know, being the most beautiful person on the YouTube platform, it's a great responsibility. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do really hope you enjoyed this video, and a big special thank you as well to my Patreons. Thank you guys so much for supporting me on my Patreon platform, as well as watching my videos on here. Baffles me, absolutely baffles me. If you want to become a Patreon, the link is down in the description box. You get early access to videos, Patreon only videos, and giveaways when I have money, and also you get to help decide some of my videos because I do polls on there. And if you can't or don't want to become a Patreon, don't worry about it. Just keep watching my videos. It really helps me out. I'm so tired. It is 8 o'clock and I can feel all the life sapping out of my body. I need to go to bed. But yeah, I definitely enjoyed this advent calendar. Please do go check out Emily. It would really, really mean a lot to me if you did, and I'm sure again it would mean a lot to her. And on that note, I am going to piss off, and I hope that I'll catch you on the flip side. Bye!